Dennis Weaver was a beloved actor who captured the hearts of audiences with his charming smile and commanding presence on screen. Best known for his roles in the iconic television series McCloud and Gunsmoke, Weaver's career spanned over 5 decades and left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. However, despite his tremendous success, Weaver's life was not without its share of tragedy and sadness. In this video, we will take a closer look at the life and career of Dennis Weaver, as well as the struggles he faced before his untimely passing. Join us as we explore the highs and lows of one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. William Dennis Weaver came into this world on June 4, 1924, in Joplin, Missouri. His parents were Walter Leon Weaver and Lena Leora Prather. Weaver's father had a mix of English, Irish, and Osage ancestry. As a young boy, Weaver lived in various places, including Shreveport, Louisiana, and Manteca, California, where he spent a brief period of his childhood. His family moved around quite a bit, and this exposure to different places would serve as a foundation for his future acting career. After finishing high school, Weaver attended Missouri Southern State University for a short time before transferring to the University of Oklahoma to study dramatics. William Dennis Weaver had a promising future in athletics during his time at the University of Oklahoma. He was a record-setting track star who excelled in several events. However, Weaver's life took a different turn when he enlisted in the United States Navy during World War II. He became a pilot of the Volt F-4U Corsair fighter aircraft, and his bravery and skill were essential to the war effort. After the war ended, Weaver pursued his love for athletics and competed in the 1948 United States Olympic Games under the moniker Billy D. Weaver. Despite his efforts, he finished in 6th place in the decathlon category. But Weaver's heart was always set on becoming an actor. Disappointed by his performance in the Olympics, he decided to stay in New York and pursue his dream of becoming an actor. Weaver's big break came when he was cast as a covering artist for the role of Turk Fisher in the Broadway hit Come Back, Little Sheba. Although he initially played a supporting role, he later took over the lead role for the National Touring Company. After his success on Broadway, William Dennis Weaver joined the prestigious Actors Studio to further hone his craft. However, like many struggling actors, he also had to do odd jobs to make ends meet. To ensure a regular flow of income, Weaver sold a variety of products, including vacuum cleaners, tricycles, and women's hosiery. But his persistence and hard work paid off when he met Shelley Winters at the Actors Studio. Winters was impressed by Weaver's talent and helped him secure a contract from Universal Studios in 1952. However, the studio didn't offer him any prominent projects, and Weaver had to work as a freelancer in films and on television to make a living. Despite the challenges, Weaver continued to pursue his dream of becoming a successful actor. Finally, his big break came when he landed a role that would make him a household name. In 1953, Weaver made his film debut in the Technicolor Western, The Redhead from Wyoming. Although it wasn't a blockbuster hit, it showcased his talent and laid the foundation for his future success in Hollywood. Despite getting several movie roles in the years following his debut, Dennis Weaver still had to continue with odd jobs to make ends meet. However, his persistence and hard work eventually paid off when he landed his first prominent role in the radio and television Western drama series, Gunsmoke. In Gunsmoke, Weaver played the character of Chester Goode, a limping military assistant. His remarkable performance in the highest-rated and longest-running live-action American series earned him the prestigious Emmy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 1959. The success of Gunsmoke opened up several more opportunities for Weaver in the television and film industry. He played Commander B.D. Claggett in an episode of the syndicated anthology series, The Silent Service, and also had a supporting role in the 1958 film noir Touch of Evil. In addition to his acting career, Weaver also ventured into music. In 1972, he released his first album under Impress Records LP and even launched his record label, Just Good Records, around the same time. In 1960, he appeared in an episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, followed by a role in The Twilight Zone in 1961. He then played a veterinarian in the National Broadcasting Company comedy drama Kentucky Jones from 1964 to 1965. In 1966, Weaver landed a role in the Western film Duel at Diablo and then played Tom Wedlow in the Columbia Broadcasting System family series Gentle Ben from 1967 to 1969. Weaver's next big television role was as Sam McCloud, the New Mexico Deputy Marshal in the National Broadcasting Company police drama McCloud from 1970 to 1977, which earned him 2 more Emmy Award nominations. He also reprised the role in the show's television movie version in 1971, directed by Steven Spielberg. Weaver was not only a successful actor, but he also served as the president of the Screen Actors Guild from 1973 to 1975. In 1977, he took on the challenging role of an abusive husband in the television movie Intimate Strangers, which was a groundbreaking project that highlighted the issue of domestic violence. The following year, Weaver appeared as the trail boss R.J. Poteet in the epic miniseries Centennial, which explored the history of the American West. In the 1980s, he landed 2 lead roles in a series produced by American Broadcasting Company. In the police drama Stone, he played Sergeant Daniel Stone, a detective-turned-crime novelist who solves cases with his unique insights into human behavior. In Buck James, Weaver portrayed a Texan surgeon and rancher who faces challenges both in the operating room and on the range. Weaver also had a significant role in the Columbia Broadcasting System series Emerald Point NAS, in which he played Rear Admiral Thomas Mallory for 22 episodes from 1983 to 1984. Dennis Weaver continued his acting career into the 1980s, appearing in several television movies and series. In 1980, he starred in the critically acclaimed television movie Amber Waves. He also acted alongside his son Robert in the short-lived police series Stone, which aired on National Broadcasting Company. That same year, Weaver took on the role of Dr. Samuel Mudd, the convicted conspirator in President Abraham Lincoln's assassination in The Ordeal of Dr. Mudd. 3 years later, he portrayed a cocaine-addicted real estate agent in the television movie Cocaine: One Man's Seduction. In 1987, Weaver gave a memorable performance as an illiterate man in the film Bluffing It. In 2002, he lent his voice to the character Buck McCoy in an episode of the animated series The Simpsons. Weaver directed 4 episodes of the popular television series Gunsmoke and 1 episode of McCloud. He was also a producer of Dennis Weaver's Earthship documentary and the television movie The Return of Sam McCloud. Weaver's final appearance on television was in the family series Wildfire, where he played the character of Henry Ritter. Unfortunately, his time on the show was cut short due to his death. Throughout his career, Weaver received numerous awards and accolades for his contributions to the entertainment industry. In 1981, he received the Bronze Wrangler Award and was inducted into the Hall of Great Western Performers at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in Oklahoma City. He also had a Hollywood Walk of Fame star in recognition of his remarkable career in Hollywood. Dennis Weaver, an accomplished actor, was married to Jerry Stowell and had 3 sons, Richard, Robert, and Rustin Reaver. In 1958, he became a vegetarian and later adopted yoga and meditation, following the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda of the Self-Realization Fellowship in the United States. Weaver had a strong belief in environmental preservation, which was exemplified by his home in Ridgeway, Colorado. He named the house Earthship, and it was built and designed by architect Michael Reynolds. The house was constructed using recycled material and has several eco-technologies installed, including solar power systems. In 1993, he founded the Institute of Economics to promote awareness of environmental hazards and find solutions to economic and environmental problems. He also had founded the nonprofit organization Love is Feeding Everyone and was actively involved in politics, particularly in raising funds for George McGovern's presidential campaigns in 1972. Sadly, on February 24, 2006, Weaver passed away in his home in Ridgeway, Colorado at the age of 81 due to cancer. Goodbye and rest in peace, Dennis Weaver.